Hey guys, it's Loki. I'm doing this build out in the place. There's lots of water bases here, and I was talking to Honor Silver. He mentioned this place to me, and I'm like, oh yeah, I have an idea. It's like gonna be a cyberpunk underwater base idea. And I'm doing this landing pad area that is kind of different. Um, I'm doing a half circle, and we're gonna use glass quarter freighter parts. In a ring. Now, I haven't done a video in Frontiers how to do a ring. Um, Basically, to do a 64, which is a standard size circle, going more, you can just do it's a math thing. I talked to my buddy Kale Labs. He helped me with this one. But to do a 64, what you do is you go. There's a 64 circle, and you. Oh, maybe I'll go in here. Sorry, guys. I've been a while. I've been playing Diablo 4 and Fallout, something like that. So, anyway, to do a 64 circle, what you do is you go 6 times, 4, 5, 6. So that's the center circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you take the full paper, put it in the center, and then right there, that spot where the wire touches is going to be your center. So you put wires on there, and you can do that in a variety of ways. Sorry. Again, not under control. One of the easiest ways to do that is to do the wire down here. Wherever you want to put it. Like this stuff here, put it like this, go across, go from here, and then just wire it across there. And then you get rid of this, and then you glitch it to there. That's how you do 64 circle, and they will open up perfectly on that spot. How do I know that? Because I've done it a million times. Not a million times, but I've done it a lot. Now, what am I doing here? This is a 64 with the freighter parts. So we're using the cache pin glitch. The problem, the struggle that I had was that it's not simply double. There's a man named Karama. He's excellent builder. He did this with his way, and his way is I don't understand it. he laid out his structure somehow, and it works for him, and that's great. I like to have a wire spot so I can change things. That's what I like to do. And Kale Labs, he's like, there's a way. I'm like, okay. So freighter parts, they're twice as wide as cuboids. So I thought, well, you just double it, right? You go 12. Well, no, that's not how it works at all. Um, the other thing with Kale is him and Pharaoh have studied the part relationship sizes so much that they know them in and out. So if you need like a third of a floor, and we use floors because those are the easiest ways to get parts, fractions of, right? Because this is a fraction of, this is a fraction of a floor, right? These are just part holders. So how I'm laying out the frame right now, so I'll just show you how the math works. If you want to do any freighter part room in a ring, now the problem is this is not so bad. It's a glass thing. Whenever you do them on the ring, you go to any one of my bases, you'll see it. The join is open. It has to be. They're straight pieces, and you're combining them at an angle. And I believe 64 is the smallest circle you can do this with after Frontiers. Why is that? We're not 100% sure. I have taken pictures of my bases prior and my bases after, and with them opening, and the difference is just the way the lower inside corner and the center of the cylinders meet. And anything at 64, under 64, seems to be not the right angle. I haven't tried a 48 because I don't build 48 circles. Somebody might. They might figure it works. The angle is very subtle. But anyway, 64 works, 128 works, 192 works. I've done them. I've done those. I haven't done a 192 for show after Frontiers, but I had one on my Nip base. Kale actually, I have a video of Kale and I messing around with doing stuff on the ring framework of the 192 on that base. So anyway, so yeah, so Kale came up with this. Now, how do we do this? Well, 64, right? And I did this because I'm trying to keep track of the numbers. I'm only doing halfway. So it has to be this number, right? So you have 64, and then you place 1, right? Now, you can do this anyway. The way Kale did originally, he didn't have this one placed, but that's the way it works. Then you take one of these, so you have two spots, 2 floors, and you put one of those down there. Small floor, on the end of the small floor in the same direction, another floor, because you can't touch one of these to a small floor. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, should be 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so 11, 12, okay, so yeah. So 2 floors from the center, small floor, big floor, paver, and then 10. And at this spot, you will get them to join. How do I know? Because I'm low-key. No, I'm just kidding. I know because Kale figured out the math. How do we do this? I'll show you. I have one set up. I have a wire next to it. I will do a cache pling glitch, maybe, if I am lucky. I hate cache pling glitches, but this seems to be working. Alright. So the wire is there. There you go. There you go. And you can see it opens up. And it will open up. I don't have any other wires, unfortunately, because I was just doing a test. Oh, I do have one there. Sweet. Let's see if I can get lucky twice. Let's see if I can get lucky twice. If you don't know the cache pling glitch, Beeblebum has an excellent video on it. That's who I learned it from. So again, wire glitch? No, I missed it. Alright, anyway. You can open these with doors. You have to put a cuboid on the center, so you'd glitch cuboids in. You wouldn't do this and place them. So that's the idea. It opens. It works. It's an anomaly. The gentleman, like I said, Karamba was the first guy that I've ever seen do that. I talked with him and I tried to duplicate his method and I was unable to do it. He says it's easy. It is easy for him. I think in wires because Kale Labs and I talk a lot, and he explains things in wires, and he's helped educate me a lot on this. He's done all the rings, well, not all the rings, but the 64. Him and I originally after Frontiers dropped, he was there, and he figured out the math for it, and he did the math for the this one here. But you can see the slight opening there. It's just the way the parts work. You can see it there. It's there. You can't see it. I'm not going to open up the door because the doors and the fender parts, if you make a mistake, they're not always fun to deal with. So that's the idea. So again, from the 64, floor, small floor, paver, large paver, and then 10 floors out, and that's where you put it. Sorry, you put the next one here. That's where it goes. on the outside. If you look at what I'm talking about over here, you'll see what I'm talking about. Oh, so slow. These spaces are so big. See, so there is the floor, and it's the next one out. Right in line. See how that's right in line? Electrical spline is right in line with that. That's how you're done. All right, so 10, and then the outside is where you make your wire. All right, simple. Right, sure, it's simple. Yeah, I'm the only one in the entire friggin' game who builds them like this, but that's what I do. And that's how I do it. It's I just I did one video before Frontiers, then Frontiers dropped, and I got so upset with the whole process and stuff. I did the quad offset base. I've done the 128 base with the inverted landing and all that stuff, and I just never thought of doing the recording of this step. So I'm doing it now. That's how you do rings. That's how you do it with prefab parts. And like I said, you will always have that gap opening. Maybe if you do a 384, which you're 384, yeah, if you want to do a 192 double to 384, by all means, have fun. But I had a friend of mine did it, and he will never do it again. He said it's just too much. 192. When I did the 192s, honestly, it's great. When I did them, I double them up. Had that base pictures. Um, never went through it once and never ever went back. It's just they're too big. 64 is a nice manageable size. I've used it a lot. 128 is even a little big, but if you like the idea and the look, it's a great look. But like I said, I'm not sure many of you will ever see this video because again, I'm the only one who seems to be interested in building in rings. I'm the only one who does it. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching and have a great day. I'll talk to you again later.